All right, guys, you already know what this is. Halo Infinite campaign overview was just revealed earlier today, and we're going to be doing an in-depth breakdown of the video. I'm excited to do this, so let's just hop right into it.
Since the beginning, Halo was about Master Chief and Cortana, partners protecting humanity. But that is now a distant memory. Humanity is fighting for survival. The banished have risen, defeated our heroes, and taken control of the mysterious Zeta Halo. We need a savior. We need hope. We need Spartan 117, Master Chief.
We have a new mission, soldier. What is it? What's down there?
Music in these types of trailers are so important. They have to invoke emotions in the listener without even using words. So trailers such as video game trailers like this and movie trailers, if they can successfully do that, it's going to make you want to watch. It's going to make you want to play even that much more.
A weapon.
A weapon? How many guns do you need?
Graphics look insane. Wow, look at that. That was beautiful.
In the biggest campaign to date, Halo Infinite invites players to become Master Chief.
That's to grapple with the shock upgrade. We're going to touch on that a little bit later because there's a lot more upgrades you can do with the equipment. So hang on that, but just know that's the grappling hook with an upgrade, which gives you a little bit of that shock treatment. But like I said, we're going to touch on that a little bit later.
And discover true Spartan freedom in the most wide open and adventure-filled Halo experience yet. But Chief won't be alone on the journey. His first mission is to retrieve a new AI, codenamed the Weapon.
The Weapon?
It's been 6 months. Where have you been? Following the events of Halo 5, Master Chief is searching for the answer to a troubling question. What happened to Cortana?
I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
I've heard so many mixed reviews about Halo's recent campaigns, and I think a large part of it was not completely understanding what was happening with Cortana, this beloved figure in the Halo universe who has been almost as much as a main character as Master Chief himself. Just has been through the ringer. I mean, we have seen Cortana die, but now we see her brought back to possibly become the main antagonist. And even in this trailer, you know, we're still kind of questioning, you know, who and what is the Cortana that we've known to love, really. So, you know, I'm by this trailer, I think they're treating it just right. I think there's a lot of mystery involved with it, and who knows what's going to happen with her. But I think it's a really important to the Halo franchise where Cortana is, because she really is an important piece to Halo's history.
Order received. Stand by.
All right, that's just insane.
A damaged world full of wonder, mystery, and danger. And at every turn, the
Sniper jackals are back, and these things were one of the most dangerous AIs in Halo. One false move and you're back to your last checkpoint. Let me tell you, if you haven't played a Halo campaign just yet and you haven't experienced a sniper jackal, especially on Legendary, you will find out real quick how powerful they are. Let me tell you.
Banished are hunting Master Chief and the remnants of the UNSC.
Victory is already ours. We will meet on the battlefield.
Whew. The Banished are done so well in Halo Infinite. Not many characters can really portray fear in a video game without being too cheesy. From their sound to their art to the way to even their behavior, the Banished are bone chilling.
The Banished army is spread across the surface, building fearsome strongholds and outposts.
My boy Uber Nick said it best. Like, Chief was just sitting there like, did that man just throw a door at me?
With no one to stop them. Until now.
Again, bone chilling. When a game can draw out fear and make you feel like you're in the shoes of a main character, you know you're in for a treat. Hunters have always been one of the great bosses in Halo's history, so it's good to see them come back. And did you notice how strong that thrust was? He was really able to get some distance with the thrust, which I'm sure that's going to make a lot of Halo 5 lovers happy. Thrust is back in a big way. Sheesh.
From the beginning of the Halo saga, Master Chief has been a hero, ready to...
That is cool. I don't know whatever that utility is that was holding down the Marines, but once you destroyed them and freed, I hope we see that more. But just I don't know, that was really cool to me. I don't know if it's gonna be a significant part, but you know, little things like that, little devices like that, and little scenes kind of make me more excited for Halo Infinite, because you know that really, you know, isn't gonna be like the most important thing in the campaign, but it's kind of a cool idea.
Fight and win against impossible odds.
Chief, is that you?
You're safe now. Income.
Can we just talk about so the Marines are freed up. They're ready to fight, which I love seeing. You know, they're the first lines of defense and shouldn't be portrayed as completely useless. But what is up with Chief saying you're safe, then just driving them off a cliff? Something about that just don't seem right with me.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
One-liners like that make the campaign so much more memorable. I love to see it. All right, so with that health and shield bar, it makes me think like little mini boss fights, which, you know, I guess they're kind of cool. So most of the time they're kind of just bullet sponges, but on higher difficulties it could be obviously harder to take them out, along with the you know, mini villains that are going to be placed on those higher difficulties. But did he just armor lock? Am I the only person that just saw that man armor lock? I thought we were done with Armalot, but I guess we're back.
Players now have more freedom than ever before.
FOB Gulf. When controlled, forward operating bases reveal Banished and UNSC activity in the surrounding region, serve as fast travel hubs and rally points for UNSC Marine fire support, and provide access to vehicle drops, weapons, and weapon variants. Gaining Valor unlocks available resources at all captured FOBs, defeat the Banished, and access the control terminal to claim this FOB. So it sounds like once you control a territory, you get a vast amount of knowledge, such as enemy position. You can transport different resources to make your journey easier, such as fast travel, reinforcements, weapons, and even vehicles. So I like this aspect added to the campaign. I don't know if it's something that we've seen before in Halo campaigns, but that also kind of tells, I mean, we already know the maps are going to be big, but they're going to be big enough to make fast travel viable in campaign, which says a lot, if you ask me.
To take down the Banished any way they choose.
Banished facility up ahead, Chief. Some kind of salvage operation. What do we do?
Shut it down. Permanently.
The chopper is back. Let's go. I'll just snatch and fusion quills. Right. So this is probably the most important part of this video. So in the middle of combat, you can access your upgrades just like your attack map and even your FOB, and you can upgrade your equipment for an extra. So right here, you're gonna see an extra 3 Spartan cores. You can give your grapple a shock ability, what we saw before. Your shield core, your threat sensors can get extra time. It looks like that extra little timer right there. Even the drop wall can have that as well. And even your thrust can gain invisibility for an extra 3 Spartan cores, and you can actually do that in the middle of combat. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some of this, because I'm gonna try to do like a little frame by frame. That was not it. So shield core, an enhanced shield module that increases capacity to 115% of base shield strength. That was the drop wall. We already saw that, but this is what's important, is the thruster right here. Let me see if I can get this right. There we go. Afterburner adds a second charge to your thruster. Okay, that only cost 1 Spartan core. Let's see if we can see what else is on here. Thermal control reduces thruster cooldown by 20%. That could be useful. That's going to cost an extra 2. And then this is the big boy. If I can get it on screen. Impulse adds significant power to the thrust, allowing further and faster travel. Let's see. And then for the same cost, 3 Spartan cores, this is what we talked about before, it adds a personal cloak effect to thruster lasting 4 seconds after activation, which we're about to see on screen right now.
Here.
That's nasty. He went invisible right there. It's sick. Spider-Man up a little bit. Man, it's one shot. Can find some cover.
Do you see that? Could be useful, if you like that kind of thing.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, I like it.
Halo Infinite allows us all to become Master Chief.
Oh, this
doing
is
what
sick.
Spartans do best.
Skewer
Defying the odds to
into
take
the
down
grapple
Banished.
jack. That is insane. Oh my gosh.
By piece.
I want to do something
This
like
won't
that.
be an easy fight. Master Chief will take on returning favorites and surprising new threats like the agile.
All right, so these little buggers right here, they're called skimmers. Another flying opponent added. They seem to have the same power as like a grunt, but any opponent that can fly has proven to be a nuisance in the Halo world, because most of the time they're not going to just come at you by themselves. They're going to come at you as support characters. So when those jackals are on the ground, when those bunch of grunts, throw a couple elites in there, and then you throw the skimmers, it just becomes hard to kind of track multiple enemies while they're all firing and focusing on you, especially on those higher, if you're playing on easy mode, yeah, maybe you can get rid of it easily without even backing down for cover. But when you go on that legendary, when you have those multiple targets both on the ground and in the air with their different specialties and the different forms of combat, it actually gets kind of difficult.
Agile skimmers. A sadistic Spartan killer named Jaga Urdomnai.
Say goodbye.
Look out!
A new challenger has appeared. A Blade Master Spartan killer with a prosthetic arm. Clearly he has seen the battlefield once or twice. Let me tell you, this scene right here gave me goosebumps. It was it was bone chilling as well. I'm very interested to know the background of this character. They literally call him the Spartan Killer. That's, I guess, his nickname. And he has a specialty being a blade master, which we don't see much in the Halo universe. I want to know more about him. Maybe we might even do a separate video just about him and the next one coming up, because we got a lot to talk about with the Harbinger.
Chief, he looks
Angry.
And something even more threatening.
The Forerunner's lies are at an end. I am the harbinger of the truth. You are not.
So, the Harbinger of the Truth. Even more freaking goosebumps. So, who is this character? Well, the definition of Harbinger is a person or thing that announces or signals the approach of another, which is a synonym of the word Forerunner, but in the trailer, it sounds like they're not really fans of the Forerunners, saying, and I quote, "The Forerunner's lies are at the end, or at an end." One thing that it just doesn't make any sense to me. One thing that can't be questioned is the Harbinger is going to be a tough opponent, so watch out on the battlefield. But I'm really interested to see what's up with this character. I remember even back there was a mission or an achievement where you had to stay alive during a certain point in the campaign with all of your AI teammates, and it was actually a challenge called the Harbinger. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested on a little bit more about this character. Maybe we'll do a separate video about this character as well once we get a little bit more information.
The future.
Exploring this vast and fractured world will put Spartan 117 to the ultimate test. But where there is courage, there is hope. Welcome to the new era of Halo.
Is everyone trying to kill you?
it kind of seems like it.
That was hilarious. I tweeted that. I love the one-liners. That again, that makes the campaign memorable. I love that he just felt the need to just slap that in there at the end. You know, everything seems calm. You know, okay, wow, oh, that was amazing, great, and then out of nowhere, the little jump scare at you. Happy Halloween. Wow, I can't say enough that, you know, normally I'm not a big campaign guy. You guys know me. I'm not out here, you know, running speed runs and on Legendary for 31 hours straight. That's just not me. I'm a multiplayer guy, but I do recognize that just as important as multiplayer is to a franchise, the campaign is as well, especially when it comes to Halo. Halo has such a strong campaign background, and it had to be done justice. And so far, what I'm seeing, this campaign has been done justice. I don't care how you feel about the multiplayer tech previews. You know, you probably played the social settings to the ground. What you feel about competitive. There's one thing that can't be denied, and that's that campaign trailer was absolutely incredible. Make sure you guys hit me down below with the likes and comments, and let me know what you guys think of this campaign trailer. I want to know what you guys think of the Harbinger. I want you to know what you guys think of the Spartan Killer. Absolutely insane. And yeah, there'll be more content like this coming real soon. So make sure you slap that subscribe button, turn the notification bells turned on, because let me tell you, we turning the content up. We turning it up, baby.